Taurus, I'm Gabriella from Gabriella's Vampire Tarot. For today, I'm going to be doing a general reading of past, present, future. I'm going to be using the regular tarot deck. I'm going to clarify with the vampire deck. I'm going to draw a special vampire card for you, draw a vampire oracle, and then I'm going to draw 3 yes or no answers for you. So I'm going to be adding this little part to it, is that I don't do times. With my tarot readings, I don't say, oh yeah, this week it's going to happen in a month or in a year. Time will tell. So, that's how I differ from the other tarot readers, is that I don't say, oh yeah, this week it's going to happen, or in a month it's going to happen, or even today. No, the time will tell. So, let's get started for Taurus. Okay, the general card for today is the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, I'm going to put this right here. Okay, so let's get started with the first row, which is the past. You start off with the Empress, Temperance reversed, and the Hermit reversed. Okay, let's break this down of what I see here. The Empress is actually a Virgo card. But it's still an Earth card. It doesn't per se have to mean Virgo. But, it just looks like that. You were bringing forth something. And, for some reason. But yeah, in the past, you were bringing forth something in the past. It kind of made you feel a bit imbalanced and uncertain about the whole process of it all. And it kind of made you want to go in a bit of solitary mode. And it can happen, where you actually, bring forth a new idea. This is kind of like a birthing card of some kind. But, this is kind of an abundance. Also, top-notch card. This person, this Empress is, sitting on her throne with confidence. Man or woman, it doesn't matter in this situation. But in the past, you had so much confidence. But yet, there was a bit of imbalance going on where whatever you were presenting to this world, was this beautiful, grand idea. But yet, somehow it just did not make you feel confident at all. And it kind of made you want to go into hiding in the past. It could have been an endeavor, plan, a course of action, whatever it was. But that's kind of what I see, is that this idea, it kind of, maybe, you should have thought things through a bit before you actually proceeded with, this whole process of whatever this was, because, it just looked like that you just wanted to go sort of into hiding, because the Hermit reverse is kind of an exile and loneliness and leaving society kind of card. So maybe, whatever, plan you had just did not work out because it still made you feel uneasy, and then you just think, okay, I just need to leave for a moment. But at least that's in the past. Okay, for the second row, you start off with the 4 of Wands, 7 of Swords reversed, and 3 of Wands reversed. Okay, let's break this down. So what I see the transition from the Hermit reversed to the 4 of Wands is maybe you had to go home for a bit. And home, it doesn't mean, go back to your parents' house. It could be, but it could also mean that you're just kind of, returning back to home base for a bit. And it's a bit more of a comfortable situation from, in current times right now. Because whatever, what happened in the past that made you feel so uneasy and imbalanced, you pretty much had to seek solace somewhere, in this, in your current situation. And then, you get the 7 of Swords reversed, which is kind of an honest card. Because normally with the 7 of Swords upright is, this kind of a con person. Somebody's trying to really steal from you. But it just looks like, something in your mind changed, from the Empress moment. But yet, even if you're in an honest position, you feel like there's just no outlook right now. And, sometimes it can happen, where you have to go back to square one, where you think, oh my goodness, do I have to go all the way back to the starting position? Well, sometimes you have to, and it's kind of like having a tower moment in your life, where you have to kind of have something just break down, forget about it, die off, like with the Death card and stuff like that. And just kind of start over again. And sometimes it's really important to start over rather than just continuing down the, the muddy roads of whatever it is. But and sometimes, you have to kind of, come to terms with yourself. So you start off, happy, you're yeah, you're finally, coming to terms with yourself, head out of the clouds, and yet you feel like you have to start all over and there's just no outlook. So let's look at the future. You start off with the Devil reversed. This is actually a very beautiful card, though you get the Nine of Pentacles reversed, and then you get the Four of Swords reversed. Okay, I finally understand, where this whole reading is headed and how I can guide you, Taurus. But with the Devil reversed, this is kind of, releasing yourself of some kind of bound, bondage kind of situation, because, right now you feel stuck. You feel like there's just no hope, no, a way of getting out of this whole situation, but yet somehow you are somehow strategizing and using your analytical thinking to get out of this situation. And it looks beautiful because, it's like if you're in an uncomfortable situation, what do many humans want to do? They want to leave. If you're stuck in a cage, you want to get out of it. And that's what I see you doing, is breaking free from it. Though for some reason your financial situation or abundance is not really working out in your favor, it can happen, but at least you are leaving one important step. And because then you get the Four of Swords, you are back in business for whatever you are dealing with. You're pretty much just thinking, I don't want to go back to the past, I don't want to be repeating my mistakes again. And so, sometimes you have to go through moments where, you've got nothing. And, and that's like going back to square one again, thinking, okay, I've lost everything that I've done once. But yeah, I see you, yeah, I'm seeing you back on your feet in no time and just saying, okay, we're going to redo this, but this time, whatever the Empress moment was, just did not work out for us, but that's why we're going to try something different in the future. Whatever endeavor, plan, job, or whatever it is, for, zodiacs, I see Virgo, I see Sagittarius, two Virgos, I see some fire, whatever they may be, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, I see, two air signs, I see Capricorn, and I see another earth sign, if this is all resonating even in your own personal star chart. That's why I'm also going to clarify with the Vampire deck. So for the Empress, you get the Daughter of Skulls. This is kind of like the Page of Pentacles kind of situation. You were presenting something, you had the funds, you had the motivation, and you had the moment of bringing forth whatever it was in the past. An idea, project, endeavor, whatever it was. This is what I see you've actually accomplished something. And plus this is, being the Page of Skulls, this is one of your cards, okay. But anyway, that's what I see here, is that you presented something, you had the resources and finances to be able to bring forth this Empress moment. So, at least that was one positive, hopefully, unless it was just a negative thing that just ended badly. But for Temperance, you get the Five of Grails, I get it. A disappointment and disparity with the Five of Cups. Now, I can't really show this and this little vampirist, but anyway, you see this vampire is just kind of in some murky waters, not, looking really depressing and happy, and thinking, whatever that idea was, it did not work out, and I'm imbalanced, it's kind of like the world turned upside down for me, and I just don't have anything, I just only have disappointment and disparity right now, and that's with the Five of Cups. You normally see this person with 3 knocked over chalices, but then there's still 2 in the back, and that could still be the Four of Wands, that could still even be the Four of Swords, that you still think, okay, I may have lost something, but not everything. For the Hermit reverse, you feel like you want to go into exile mode and away from everybody. You get the 10 of Wands, and I get it. You felt burdened about something in the past. I don't blame you. With the Temperance reverse and stuff like that, you just felt incredibly burdened that you think, I need to leave this situation. And that's just kind of what the exile and loneliness and leaving kind of card is. Upright, the Hermit is kind of also in solitude moment, but right now it's kind of an exile moment, saying I just need to be gone because I feel incredible heaviness on me that I need to leave for a moment. And a moment for you, it doesn't have to be 5 minutes maybe, or it could even be a week or a month, or maybe you decided to take off on a little mini vacation or something. But that's what I see here, is you had to leave something because it just stressed you out incredibly. For the Four of Wands, you give justice. You finally have balance. Maybe you had a bit of a rejuvenating moment between the past and present times, because with the Justice card of feeling justice and balance again, and when you get a happy home, happy hearth, happy family, whoever you are, whatever you are, and wherever you are, is that's what I see here. Is, it's like you finally, you needed to have that rest of being gone and just maybe have a spa day or something, just to be able to just, let go of the temperance and balance moment kind of situation. And that's what I see here. Self-care, hopefully. For the Seven of Swords reversed, you get Daughter of Scepters. This is the Page of Wands. You're finally coming to terms with yourself, and this is what I see here, is you still have opportunity out there. I mean, why else would you have the Four of Swords in the end? You still, want to start working, on, probably some improvement. Maybe financial improvement, relationship improvement, home improvement, wherever, any kind of improvement that you want. And that's what I see here, is you're finally, heads out of the clouds, and you're pretty much, putting the gears back into drive and just saying, okay, now we're going to, do things right this time. And that's what I see here, is you're finally just taking action. You're finally just saying, okay, let's redo this thing. We'll have to go back to square one, but this time we're going to do things differently. For the Three of Wands reversed, you get the Star. Interesting. You may not feel like there's a path for you, but the star is shining its way for you to say, come hither, Taurus. I'm going to be shining my light. And just, sing that Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star song as you're on your journey on rebuilding yourself again, Taurus. Because that's what I see here. Is this could even be a lack of motivation kind of card. Lack of outlook, saying, why do I bother? But the star is right there for you. You could have Aquarius. This is an Aquarius card. You could have Aquarius somewhere in your star chart, but that's what I see here, is, the lack of progress and lack of outlook, but the star is still shining, saying, you are a star, or just follow the star down to this beautiful, future of, the Four of Swords reversed and the Devil reversed and stuff like that. You want to just, release all of that heaviness from the past. Goodness. Okay, let's find out what the Devil reversed has. Nine of Skulls. Now this is what I'm looking at, man. Oh my goodness. You're finally releasing yourself from something wonderfully, whatever that devil thing was, and you're getting the satisfaction and beautiful moment back into your life. Oh my goodness, this is what I'm talking about. I see you just, saying, I want to improve. I want to just redo things and do things better this time. And you're going to be living a beautiful Nine of Skulls kind of moment. You're going to be, this is the second Nine of Skulls, even though this one is reversed, this one is upright, but this one is for the Devil reversed, okay? But that's what I see here, is, the future looks incredibly beautiful. If you want to improve and just, start, redoing a couple things, just tweak a few things, it doesn't even have to go back to square one, just kind of use that metaphorical eraser and then just, redo everything if you need to, but sometimes you have to redo things to be able to actually, improve from your mistakes. And that's what I always love seeing. So despite not having the resources, you have the Two of Wands. Interesting. You have the 2, 3, and 4 of Wands. So there's still outlook, hope, and opportunity for you, if that is what you want. And, that's just what I see here is, the future is just, you may not have all the pentacles, right now. Because, if you have to start over, from scratch and stuff like that, you might not have all the ingredients to be able to make, that beautiful pie or cake in your life. So sometimes, it's like you may not have all the ingredients, but, there's still, that, that bit of hope and inspiration to say, we're going to have to go out to that metaphorical grocery store in our life to actually get the ingredients. I'm loving this for you, Taurus. Beautiful. For the Four of Swords reverse, this is what I'm talking about. You get the moon. You get the moon and you get the star. How beautiful. I mean, we're heading into darker times, which I love, and I love the moon. Though, this is sort of who I was, when I got bitten by that vampire, being a vampire bride, but heck. Anyway, that's what I'm seeing. Is, you're finally finding your path again, and that's usually what the moon is. You see, this moon, shining down, and there's still a little path heading off to, the mountains that you've climbed before. And that's what I see here is with the moon, you know, you want to start taking action again. And this is what I like to see. Is, you know, you just want to be able to improve yourself, redo it all, have a tower moment in your life. It's not fun, but sometimes, you know, whatever, you know, is not fun in our lives is often, you know, incredibly beneficial and important to have that moment where you actually redo it all. Because I just see you finally, you know, will finding your course in the end. And whatever that Empress moment was in the past, even, you know, this, you know, daughter of skulls was not happy with that idea. And that's kind of what I see here is, you know, you're finally learning from your mistakes and, you know, from the past, Taurus, and I love that. Beautiful. Alrighty, I'm going to be drawing a special vampire card. So let's see what additional information I can offer you. Oof, the Tower. Exactly. Exactly. You need a tower moment, Taurus. Exactly. You know, have that whatever Empress moment breakdown and exactly redo it all and start from scratch. And this time you are going to bake a beautiful pie or cake or muffins or whatever it is. I hope I'm not making you hungry right now, but anyway, that's what I see here is you need a tower moment to redo it all so you can actually, yeah, improve. And that's what I see here is release yourself from the devil. You know, release yourself from all of the turbulent waters in your life and then just say, I need to redo it. And sometimes you have to. And then it'll come out way better than before. I love this for you. Man, goodness. Okay, I'm going to continue on with the Vampire Oracle and see what the vampire has for Taurus. Free will. Sovereignty, independence, and free spirit. You know, it's like, if I were you, I would keep your independence and free spirit. And, you know, I would actually just have that, you know, tower moment personally and just, you know, kind of think, okay, you know, out of your own free will, you know, decide what is best for what you think. I mean, okay, I'm your vampire guide. You know, maybe, you know, well, you shouldn't have a tower moment, but if there is a moment where you actually have to redo it all, you know, and let this be known as a free will, and that's coming from yourself to say, I want to do it because I want to do it. I want to have this renewal moment in my life, and just say, yeah, that's just because it's coming from yourself, and don't just listen to other people per se to say, oh yeah, this is what I would do, but actually to just listen to yourself and listen to your, you know, your mind, and to ask yourself, what do I want? Okay, I'm going to finish off with 3 yes or no answers. Please feel free to pause the video. But anyway, for answer number 1, you get the 9 of Cups. And this is a upright, and this is a yes card. For answer number 2, you get a no because you get the 5 of Wands. For answer number 3, you get a no because you get the Ace of Wands reversed. Okay, Taurus, I'm going to leave it at that for you, but if this reading resonated, please feel free to hop on board the metaphorical train towards the future of vampire information I can offer you. But I just want to thank you guys so much for supporting me and my channel. You guys are amazing. In a few days, I'm going to go back to love readings. I'm going to go back and forth between love and general readings, but I think you guys are amazing, wonderful. I really hope this, you know, comes true for you guys. But anyway, mwah.